Welcome, fellow adventurers, to a world brimming with possibilities. The year 2024 is upon us, and with it comes a renewed sense of wanderlust and excitement. The year 2024 dawns with a renewed vigor for exploration. It's a time to break free from the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. The familiar hum of bustling airports and joyous laughter through ancient streets signal a return to normalcy. Imagine the thrill of stepping onto a plane, the anticipation of new experiences, and the joy of discovering new cultures. Join us as we journey to the edges of our planet, unveiling hidden gems and rediscovering iconic destinations. Whether it's the serene beaches of a tropical paradise or the majestic peaks of a mountain range, adventure awaits at every corner. From ancient cities steeped in history to natural wonders that defy imagination, this is your ultimate guide to the top 10 places for 2024. Get ready to pack your bags, set your sights on new horizons, and make unforgettable memories. Your 2024 travel dreams start now. Our journey begins in Croatia, a land where ancient history intertwines seamlessly with breathtaking natural beauty. From the rugged coastline to the timeless ruins, every corner of this country tells a story. Picture yourself strolling through the enchanting streets of Dubrovnik, its medieval walls whispering tales of a bygone era. The city, often referred to as the Pearl of the Adriatic, is a living museum where each stone has witnessed centuries of history. Sunlight dances upon the crystal-clear waters of the Adriatic as you wander Dubrovnik's labyrinthine streets. Each turn reveals hidden courtyards and charming cafes, inviting you to pause and soak in the ambiance. At Plitvice Lakes National Park, a natural wonder awaits. Turquoise lakes cascade over travertine waterfalls, creating a mesmerizing landscape that feels almost otherworldly. Wooden walkways guide you through this watery paradise, enveloping your senses with the sounds of rushing water and the scent of fresh, unspoiled nature. It's a sensory experience like no other. Finally, escape to Dugi Otok's Talashchika Nature Park, where dramatic cliffs plunge into the azure sea. This untouched haven offers a serene retreat from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Croatia promises an unforgettable adventure for every traveler. Whether you're seeking history, nature, or simply a place to unwind, this Adriatic jewel has something for everyone. Come and discover the magic for yourself. From Croatia, we venture north to Iceland, a land forged by fire and ice. Be awestruck by Skógafoss, a majestic waterfall thundering from towering cliffs. Our Icelandic adventure continues to Reynisfjara, a black sand beach with towering basalt columns. The air is thick with sea spray as you witness the raw power of nature. Iceland awakens the soul, a place where you can feel the pulse of the planet beneath your feet. Be captivated by the raw beauty of the Faroe Islands, sculpted by volcanic forces and lashed by North Atlantic winds. Towering cliffs plunge into the churning sea, creating a dramatic backdrop for waterfalls and verdant valleys. Marvel at the iconic Drangarnir sea stack and Múlafossur waterfall, where nature's symphony resonates deep within your soul. The Faroe Islands are a destination that will stay with you long after you depart. From the Faroe Islands, we journey south to Oman, where ancient traditions blend with modern marvels. In Muscat, gleaming white mosques contrast with rugged mountains. Lose yourself in Mutra Souk, a market for spices, frankincense, and handcrafted souvenirs. Ascend into the Hajar Mountains, where Jebel Shams offers panoramic views. Conclude in Salalah, a coastal paradise with pristine beaches and lush vegetation. Oman offers a journey of discovery for every traveler. Enter a realm of wonder as we venture to Socotra, an island off the coast of Yemen. Home to the iconic dragon blood tree, Socotra's unique biodiversity is unparalleled. At Arher Beach, swim in crystal-clear lagoons and explore hidden coves. Socotra is a testament to the power of isolation to shape life on Earth. Our journey now takes us to Morocco, a land of vibrant colors and ancient traditions. This North African gem is a tapestry of rich history and diverse cultures, where every corner tells a story. Begin in Ait Benhaddou, an ancient city rising from the desert. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has been a backdrop for many famous films, its earthen buildings standing as a testament to time. Wander its labyrinthine streets and marvel at the intricate architecture. Each alleyway and structure reveals the craftsmanship of the past, inviting you to step back in time. In the Atlas Mountains, discover Berber villages and experience Moroccan hospitality. The Berber people, known for their warmth and generosity, welcome you into their homes, offering a glimpse into their unique way of life. Conclude on the Atlantic coast at Legzira Beach, with its towering red sandstone arches. These natural wonders, sculpted by the elements, create a breathtaking landscape that is perfect for reflection and relaxation. Relax on the golden sands and feel the cool Atlantic breeze. The rhythmic sound of the waves and the serene environment make it an ideal spot to unwind and soak in the beauty of nature. Morocco offers a blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. From its bustling markets to its tranquil beaches, every experience in Morocco is a feast for the senses, leaving you with memories to cherish forever. From Morocco, we journey east to Sri Lanka, renowned for its lush landscapes and ancient ruins. Begin amidst the cultural triangle, with ancient cities and sacred sites. Be awestruck by Sigiriya, an ancient rock fortress with panoramic views. Continue to the Nine Arches Bridge, framed by lush tea plantations. Sri Lanka is a land of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern aspirations. Lose yourself in nature, immerse in rich culture, and create lasting memories. Our journey takes us to Corsica, the Isle of Beauty. Be captivated by its rugged coastline, crystal-clear waters, and charming villages. Begin in Bonifacio, a medieval citadel on towering limestone cliffs. Escape to St. Antoine Beach, a secluded paradise with white sand and clear waters. Conclude at the Torra di Turghju, a 16th century tower with panoramic views. Corsica offers a unique blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. From Corsica, we journey to French Polynesia, an archipelago in the South Pacific. Be enchanted by turquoise lagoons, lush rainforests, and overwater bungalows. Begin in Tahiti, experiencing traditional dance, cuisine, and local crafts. Sail to Moorea, with jagged volcanic peaks and a turquoise lagoon. Conclude in Bora Bora, with overwater bungalows and views of Mount Otomanu. Indulge in luxury, relax on white sand beaches, and create lasting memories. Our final adventure takes us to Tanzania, a land of vast savannas and incredible wildlife. Witness the Great Migration in the Serengeti National Park. For the adventurous, climb Mount Kilimanjaro for breathtaking views. Conclude at Ol Doinyo Lengai, an active volcano revered by the Maasai. Tanzania stirs the soul, connecting you with nature on a primal level. Create memories that will last a lifetime. Our journey through the top 10 travel destinations for 2024 draws to a close. From ancient cities to remote islands, we've explored a world of wonder and adventure. Now it's your turn to embark on your own unforgettable journey. Share your travel dreams in the comments below and follow us for more travel inspiration.